motorageclothing.com. Motorage Clothing is a deeply rooted Americana brand that celebrates deep roots in automotive heritage. For over 100 years, Motorage has been there teaching us how to fix America's cars when cars could actually be worked on before computers by the average Joe to top mechanics in the trade. Motorage Clothing has a wide range of fans from hot rodders, rockabilly, to vintage petroleum and pin-up collectors. Being compared often to the brand Lucky 13 Clothing, Motorage had this to say when we spoke to Ryan Krupnick, the owner of Motorage. People feel they need to compare everything to something else, so I completely understand but do disagree. Lucky 13 is a lot more edgy and caters more to the rockabilly scene. I myself wear Lucky 13 and really dig their clothes as well, but they are a lot more edgy. Although a lot of Lucky 13 fans also love Motorage, I think the connection is more for the fact that both companies share in the passion for vintage Americana. Understand Motorage has been around for a very long time and roots go deep. True blue to what they preach, Motorage also builds custom and traditional hot rods from their shop in Tampa, Florida. Some of their current projects in the works include a sick 1928 Roadster on a Dewis frame, with a beautiful flatty. They built this ride using parts pre-1950s. Also in the works is a chopped 51 Baby Lincoln bagged, and a 1930 Ford 5-window coupe chopped and channeled with a Bult flathead motor. If you're into vintage Americana clothing, check them out at
www.motorageclothing.com.
Lucky 13 Clothing Wholesale, motorageclothing.com, Motorage Clothing, Petrol Vintage Clothing, Hot Rod Clothing, Vintage Americana Shirts, Lucky 13 Clothing, Lucky13Clothing.com, Motorage, Motorage, Psychobilly Clothing, Lucky 13 Men's Clothing, Rockabilly Clothing, Men's Rockabilly Clothing, Greaser Clothing, Vintage Clothing, Vintage Petrol Clothing, Greaser Clothing for Men, Hot Rod Clothing, Hot Rod Clothes, Lucky 13 T-shirts, Rockabilly Shirts, T-shirts for hot rod enthusiasts, HotRodGarageApparel.com, Hot Rod Garage Apparel, HotRodShirts.com, Hot Rod Shirts, Hot Rod Shirts Retro, Vintage Hot Rod T-shirts, Motorage Magazine, Vintage Petrol T-shirts.